A very good evening to all our viewers today. Today we have with us a very special guest. He has been in politics for more than 2 decades. He was a former education minister of the government of Assam and former president Assam Pradesh Congress Committee. He is presently the Rajya Sabha member from Assam. We would all like to welcome Shri Ripun Bora ji.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome on our show, sir. You have been a lawyer and worked for many social causes. What inspired you to join politics, and what did you wanted to change when you joined it?
Uh, you see, there are two, three reasons. The first one is from my childhood, from my student life. I was very much interested for politics. This is one for parliamentary democracy, parliamentary system. I was very much interested. That also inspired me, and I thought that being a bureaucrat or by doing advocate, it is not possible. It is not possible to give maximum service to the people. The maximum service to the people is only possible through this system of politics nowadays, this parliamentary democratic system. So therefore, that inspired me. And second thing, I have seen that many people, many deserving people are deprived at the government level in this way, that way. There are so this is one of the so that the on the other hand, the government schemes I have seen, the government have declared huge schemes for the welfare of the people, but people are deprived. That is this for this successful delivery system. So, because of these three reasons, I thought that if I join politics, I can empower the poor people. I can diminish, I can reduce the gap, and I can give a good delivery system to the people. And because of that, these are the things that inspired me to join in politics. Yeah. Sorry, I am not audible to you. I am not audible to you.
Yes, you are audible to me. It is
Yeah.
very inspiring journey. The, since past 2 to 3 years, the world has come at standstill during COVID-19 times. What initiatives did you take for the people of Assam, and what were the lessons learned?
Yeah, actually, I am very pleased to tell you that during COVID time in Assam, we had also did lots of things at the platform by our party. So first of all, you see that time the standard labor, the lots of people of Assam were in Kerala, Pune, Hyderabad, and so many states. So I, as a party president, many people contacted me. We coordinated with all these stranded persons, stranded laborers, small job seekers, and we arranged by discussing with the counterpart or with the government. We have arranged their safe passage to their state. That is one, and even we have come to that extent also. Some people of West Bengal, you will be very happy to know that more than 3,000 people of West Bengal, they were doing labor day to daily wages in Assam. We have sent back to West Bengal by hiring buses from Assam also. So these things we have done. Then massive awareness we have created to take precautions on the COVID period. Then we have distributed medicines also to the poor people. Then food also, and more importantly, in the second wave, we have did lots of in giving plasma to many people and oxygen, then even to arranging a bed, and we are doing liaison with the hospital authority so that the people can get admission and get medicine. So these also things we have done during COVID time.
Wonderful, sir. So you've covered the entire gamut from creating livelihood to supporting in healthcare system. So you have been an education minister in the past. Now the dynamics of delivering education has changed. What steps do you think Assam and the government of India should take in order to bridge the gap for smooth transition?
Yes, it is a very, very pertinent question. Now the thing is this: there is a big gap. So this is you see this first of all this right to education. The government has declared this has passed the Right to Education Act, but this has not been properly implemented in many states. That is one. And second thing, now our age is this is a information and technology. This is a digital age. So our students, from their childhood, from the day they entered in the school, from that day, our children should have get access to the digital education. This is one of the things, because otherwise we will be there will be big gap, and we will be not be able to compete to the students of other states or other countries also. So this access to the digital education, that is the topmost priority. Every student should get digital, not only the rich people. You see, so therefore now we have seen in our, so far Assam is concerned, I have seen still in Assam there are so many villages where there is no road, no drinking water. Students even have to go to school by taking boat, by swimming, crossing the river by swimming also. These things are also there. And there is no electricity facility, no toilet facility, and midday meal is also not properly distributed. So many things. Students are not getting textbook properly. And in not to speak of mobile to the students, or this, but these minimum things students are not getting. So therefore these are the very, very big gaps. So therefore, and moreover, these teacher in many schools, the required number of teachers are not there. So so therefore my suggestion that first of all the government of India and the state government must implement the right to education in letter and spirit, number one. And number two, the all students, one to all, whether poor, whether rich, all students should get digital access, digital education access they should get. And there should be massive infrastructure development in the educational institutions. Students get better classroom facility, they should get better communication, road communication, transportation system to school. They should get better health facility in the school also. That there should be toilet, drinking water facility, midday meal facility, and all this, and counseling also. Good counseling to the students from the childhood. There should be a motivation. Our education is only just a book education. There is no motivation to the students. So these are the things I think that if we implement it properly, we can minimize the gap.
So hope that the steps that you are mentioning would be definitely implemented in the Assam state. That would really brighten the future of many students out there. So for the following up with that question, Assam ranks number 2 only after Delhi for crime against women as per the National Crime Records Bureau. What initiatives can be taken in order to curb this number?
Yeah, it is very serious and very alarming. This question, I have raised this issue in the parliament also, about that growing crime against women. And there are lots of measures to be taken by the government also. That is the first of all, we have to empower the women. Economically, we have to empower them. Socially, politically, from all sides, we have to empower them, women. The women must be able to assert their rights. There should be massive education among women and all entire in the society. And you see this in the rural areas, or in the apart from in Assam. So far our Assam is concerned, only in the some few urban towns, urban cities, there is only women police, or police station there is facility of women police to inquire in the crimes of against the women. But the rural area, the village area, there is no women police, nothing. So in many cases, what happens? The women, they are very reluctant, very shy to tell all these things to the male police officers also, and the police officers also not taking proper quick action. So therefore, in every polling station, where is there a polling station? Every polling station there should be separate women police cell to take up the crimes against the women, and that is most vital. This and this crime, the crimes you see, there is a huge heaps of crimes. It is lying unsettled, not addressed. The courts are also overburdened. So therefore, the system should be improved so that the crimes against women are disposed quickly in the court. In the court of law, there should be fast track courts separately. Number of fast track courts should be to dispose the cases relating to crimes against the women, and this delivery also, the action, the punishment. Those who are involved, they should get punishment, exemplary punishment, so that the next generation people seeing this, they will not do these things also. So these are the, I think, measures we should have to take to curb the crime against the women.
So that is very encouraging to see these viewpoints. So moving on to the next question, what is your take on the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 and thriving illegal immigration problem in Assam?
You see this Citizenship Amendment Act 2016. It is self-contradictory to our constitution and to the policy of the government. You see, our constitution, our constitution says that ours is a secular country, and in secular country there is equal right to all religion. This is one thing. And so far the Citizenship Act is concerned, the criteria to get Indian citizenship, there are so many criteria in the constitution, but nowhere it is mentioned that citizenship would be given on the basis of religion. This is not. But the Citizenship Act 2016, it is going to give citizenship in India on the basis of religion also. So this is contrary, this is contradictory, this is one thing. And why we Assam, it is opposed only because you see, Assam has been for long years, has been suffering from migration. There are so many migration before independence also, and after independence also, and during Bangladesh war also. So therefore, the Assamese people, they have an apprehension. If this type of migration comes to us and it continues to Assam, then the people of Assam, the Assamese people, the indigenous people, their culture, their tradition, their history, everything will be in danger. Their identity will be in danger. And because of that, there was a long agitation in Assam since 1979 to 1985. And after that, in the agitation, there was an accord which is known as famous Assam Accord. And in this Assam Accord, there is the government of India and the agitating groups and all stakeholders, they made the accord. And in the accord, one provision is very clear that those who have migrated to Assam till 25 March of 1971, all will be given citizenship, but beyond 25 March of 1971, not a single person, not a single person from foreign countries to be allowed in Assam. That was the accord. And that accord was widely accepted by all, everybody. And after that peace has come to Assam, agitation has stopped, insurgency has also been declining, and the development have also started. Now, this Citizenship Amendment Act 2016, it says that those people from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, those who have migrated till 31st December of 2014, they will be given citizenship in Assam. So because of that, the people of Assam, they objected it, they have agitated. So therefore, that's why we oppose it. These are the reasons we oppose it. Number one, this is against the spirit of our constitution. This is contradictory to our constitution. In our constitution, there is no provision of giving citizenship on the basis of religion. Ours is a secular country. This is number one. And number two, if in this way we take the burden of migrant people of foreign countries, it will lose the identity. It may create the identity crisis to the people of Assam, and therefore we oppose this Citizenship Act 2016.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening all the concerns against this act, and I'm sure the relevant actions would be taken. So, because of the migration problem that you mentioned, as well as of the corona problem, unemployment has only arisen
Yes.
over the period of time. How do you see what kind of initiatives can be taken in order to address this issue?
So you see this unemployment problem, of course, it is everywhere in the entire country and the world also. But we should not think that unemployment problem is related only in government job. By giving government job, no country can solve, or any government cannot, no government can solve the unemployment problem by giving government job. So therefore, we should go in a massive way of technical education. Now it is industrialization is going on rapidly, and to cope up with the industrialization, we should go for massive way different type of technical education. So this is the only way I think, and apart from that, there are the other government policies also. Those who are young boys, entrepreneurs, there should not be red tapeism in getting license, in getting permission for opening industry. It should be there. Sometimes what happens, they are harassed in getting a simple NOC or something like that paper. They are harassed and they are fed up. And moreover, the most precious time is also going on. So therefore, it should be single window system, so that quickly, at the earliest possible time, those entrepreneurs, those who want to set up any industry, MSME, or any small industry or cottage industry, whatever it may be, or any business also, or any small shop also, in any case. So there should be single window system, so that they can immediately, quickly, they can get the permission from the government or from the local authority concerned. This is one thing. And the massive, technical education are different. Even nowadays in our villages, I have seen, I belong to village, I have seen in most of the half of the people of a village, they have now sanitary latrine, they have a pipe water system, they have electricity, they have TV, they have washing machine, they have fridge in their houses. Now you see, so if we these small jobs like plumber, like carpenter, like this TV mechanic, mobile mechanic, in this way, scooter mechanic. So in this way, this type of small jobs, those young boy who could not get higher education, if we set up this type of technical educational institutions like ITI or such type of institutes in the villages in a massive way. So in that case, the boys and with their skills, they can get boys or girls, whatever it may be, they can get employment opportunities by themselves. There are so then this diversification. So everywhere there should be diversification. I think these are the ways we should take, our government should take to curb the unemployment. But I am in the firm belief that simply by giving several lakhs of jobs in government level, we cannot solve the unemployment problem. We should evolve such policy that every young boy and girl, they can get self-employment. They can get self-employment with their skills. So this should be the only way to the solution of growing unemployment problem.
I I totally agree with you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, I am audible. Now audible.
Yes, yes, wonderful. So that's a great stand to
Again
promote
disconnected.
technical education in the youth of India. Am I audible?
No, I am not audible. Your voice is disrupted.
Hello.
Yes. Mm.
Am I audible now? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now you
So
are
it's
audible.
great. It's great to see your stand to promote. It's great to see your stand to promote technical education in India and be forward looking towards it. So although there are so many positives, corruption is again a global problem. But Assam ranks number 2 in India as per the Public Affairs Center. What are the initiatives in order to curb the corruption in our country?
Yes, this is also a very vital question. Corruption also, you see, you must change the social system. Unless you change the social system, you cannot curb the corruption also. There should be massive awareness, number one. There should be massive education, number two. There should be economic development also. Everywhere there should be economic development, and the people should have the right to assert, the people should have the right to speak freely or to raise their voices is freely. So there should be transparent administration. There should be transparent administration everywhere. So if we go there, take these three measures to change our social system, this will change the social system, and then automatically corruption will be curbed. But you see, corruption is such type of thing, it cannot be curbed within a year, or within, it is a continuous process. It was a continuously we should go on. That's a empowerment. We should empower the people at different levels, at village level, the poor people, the children also, the students also, the youths also, the women also. At their levels, we must empower them. We must make aware them what is their right, how they are to protest it. There should be everything transparent, and at the same time, there should be strict social auditing also, social accountability, and social auditing also of the government schemes. Whatever the government projects, government schemes, the government should involve the public for their assessment. So that there should be social auditing also, and the strict action from government side also. There should not be any compromise. So therefore, at first the politicians. I am also one of the politicians like that. The legislators, the MPs, the MLS, the panchayat representatives, the public representatives, all should be corruption free. They should show the path. They should show the path. They should take the lead. And then I think gradually the corruption will be curbed in our country and in our Assam also.
Thank you so much, sir, especially on the point of mentioning about social audit. We reckon with you that even the government projects, which go into thousands of crores, which are not audited ever vis-a-vis any corporate project which is just 1 crore and above. They need to submit several documents on social impact and audit and all these things. So it would be great to see if all the projects that government is doing, the
Yes,
Namami Gange and so on, then
exactly.
they should be audited, and it should be there in the public domain.
Yes, yes,
Um,
exactly.
so, so what is your vision for Assam in the coming 5 years?
Ah, you see, this is a very interesting question, of course. But vision, one person may have vision, but if he does not get the power, the scope to implement it, his vision is meaningless. Only he can say that these are my visions. But to translate into reality the visions, one must have get the platform also, the system. He must get the power also. So this is, but still, then you have asked me the visions for the 5 years. My vision for Assam is number one. We Assam is socially we are very backward. Number one. So this social gap, this backwardness, then in Assam there is a lots of social injustice also. There is very large number of social injustice. So this social injustice should be eradicated. Social backwardness should be eradicated. Then infrastructure. In Assam, we don't have a good infrastructure. Only the urban cities or urban towns are connected with connectivity, good connectivity, but the rest of the part there is no health facility. This is a very poor condition of health facility and education facility also. And so these are the and Assam has tremendous potential in, say, tourism, ecotourism and diversification of so many things in Assam. So raw materials are there, cottage industries are there, very in a small way. Cottage industries are there, small scale industries are there, and various products are also there in Assam. Agricultural products are also there in Assam. So all these, if we take integrated way to make diversification of this, I think then the many people will get employment opportunities, and at the same time, the economic condition of Assam will also be improved. কি প্রবলেম আছে একটু ইন্টারনেট ইজ নো
How can the corporates and the NGOs support or be a part of this vision?
I am not audible again. I am not again audible to
Hello?
you. Yeah. It is disrupted. Your voice
Yes.
is all the time. It is
Yes.
disrupted.
How can the
Not hearing.
hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
can
think
hear you.
some network issue is there. I think.
How can the corporates and the NGOs come together?
Huh.
How can the corporates and the NGOs come together to realize this vision into a mission?
Yes. You see, the NGO has to play a very vital role into translate this vision into reality, and at the same time also the corporate also. You see, we have seen that the NGO can take the activity in skill development massive way. NGO should corporate. We have seen the corporate sector on their corporate social responsibility fund. We have seen they have given crores of rupees in creating infrastructure only, But I think it is required. But I think it should be prioritized. Corporate sector, while giving their fund for such type of activities, they should, of course, they have some guideline I have seen, but keeping in view of the present situation, they should prioritize these things and they should involve some credible NGOs. Some credible NGOs, not all the NGOs, they should identify the credible NGOs and they should give in the job to the credible NGOs, like there is creating, first of all, this type of activities NGOs should take to creating awareness among the people. There is gender discrimination, that is also hampering our development, that is also creating crime against women. There is child trafficking, that is also creating obstruction in our development. There is poor health facility in the village areas, health awareness and health facility. If this people's health is not good, then the economy cannot progress. So therefore, that is also in the same way. Then this skill education at village level, small skill education, like this small activities, skill education for small works and small activities. So this, if the corporate funds are allotted to the NGO to take up this sort of activities, I think it will be very helpful because it will transform the society. It will transform the society and it will we build up the capacity. It will build up the capacity of the poor people or the village people. And if this transform is successful, this capacity is built up, then automatically the society will grow. Society will grow, and at last the state as a whole, it will be developed, it will be grown up. So therefore, my request to the corporate sector, that they should give priority in granting their fund to some credible NGOs who can have good track record of result oriented track record. So if this way it goes, then there is proper utilization of the fund. Otherwise, I have seen in many cases the funds are misutilized, misutilized. So that should be stopped. So these are my few suggestions on this your question. নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰব্লেম নেকি? তাই সিহঁতৰ নে আমাৰ? ক'ৰ পৰা কৰি আছে এইটো? হা? ক'ৰ পৰা? কাৰ? Hello, Harsha, I cannot hear you. I am waiting. Should I close? I am not getting your audio and video.
I guess there was an internet challenge.
Yes.
We wanted to conclude with asking requesting your message for all our viewers who are watching us right now and who would watch us later.
Again, not.
Any final message for all our viewers?
Uh,
And
no.
any message for all our viewers? Yes, sir.
No, I have already said, you have asked me uh, my vision. Yes, message. I can say only this thing. So far, the
Yes.
message I want to say very briefly one message that our country at present we are in a very critical stage. I request, I appeal all the young generation of our country that the way the crime has been increased in our country. The drugs menace have been increased in our country. The other crimes show our youth, the alcohol and the drugs, the youth should debar from taking this, and we should stop this menace at all level. And moreover, this there is a ours is the you see our country is a unique country in the world. So many diversities here. Everywhere there is diversity, even from one place to another place. We have different religion, different caste, different community, different customs, different dresses, different language. So it is a vast country, India. So many thousands and thousands, lakhs and lakhs diversities we have. But despite all diversities, we are one nation, one India. But some forces are trying for their political gains to create division, to create hatred among each other. So, therefore, my message to the younger generation that we should at any cost we should at any cost uphold the spirit of our constitution, the preamble of our constitution, and the fundamental rights of our constitution so that every citizen can get equal right, equal opportunity. There should not be discrimination. There should not be hatred. So this is my message, and this can be possible only if the coming generation, younger generation, they come up and they take up these issues to every houses, and then it will be possible. So this is my message. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us in from your busy schedule. We highly appreciate it, and we wish you all the best. And we would work towards realizing your vision to reality for Assam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.